Attack is attack, even when the robe is black. There is a moment when language tells the truth before anyone intends it to. That moment arrives when the word punish is spoken out loud, calmly, officially, as though it were a neutral instrument instead of a confession. Punish means to inflict suffering. Punish means to impose deprivation. Punish means to make pain the answer to pain. Once that word enters the room, the theology of the system is revealed. Not justice, not healing, but sanctioned retaliation wearing a robe. A child changes everything, not because attack becomes more real when the body is smaller, but because excuses disappear. Adults allow the mind to lie. Children do not. A grown person can be blamed, analyzed, pathologized, dismissed as complicated. A child removes the camouflage. The moment a child is named, everyone suddenly remembers that attack is wrong, which exposes the uncomfortable truth. Attack was being tolerated all along. Attack does not originate in fists. It does not begin with violence, neglect, or harm in form. Attack begins as interpretation. The belief that something outside has power over the mind. The belief that pressure comes from circumstances. The belief that fear has a source in bodies, systems, or people. Once that belief is accepted, behavior becomes inevitable. The courtroom performs its ritual. Years are stacked like numbers on a scoreboard. Decades are handed out as if time were a cleansing agent. 30 to life. 40 to life. As though duration could metabolize guilt, as though confinement could undo a thought. Here is the symmetry no one wants to see. The system condemns attack by reproducing it with authority. The crime restrained a body. The sentence restrains a body. The crime imposed suffering. The sentence imposes suffering. The only difference is permission. The black robe does not change the mechanism. The gavel does not transmute fear into wisdom. It only makes the same logic respectable. Pain will fix pain. Suffering will correct suffering. Force will restore order. Remorse is demanded as performance. Words are scrutinized for compliance, not truth. But everyone knows the outcome was decided before anyone spoke. Precedent echoes into the room. Other cases lean invisibly over the bench. The mind arrives preloaded. Imagine the roles reversed. The judge seated as the defendant. The defendant holding the gavel. Suddenly, context would matter. Suddenly, mercy would have reasons. Because justice always changes when power changes hands. This is not an argument for excusing behavior. It is a refusal to mythologize punishment. The child was not saved by years added to a sentence. The world did not become safer because suffering was extended. Attack was already believed in. It simply found another costume. Lesson 23 does not ask for reform. It asks for withdrawal. Withdraw the belief that the cause is outside. Withdraw the belief that punishment heals. Withdraw the belief that some attacks are more real than others. Because attack is attack, whether it arrives with fists or with paperwork. And once that is seen, the story no longer needs to be argued. It dissolves.